So, I am just doing a quick video of my Invisalign journey. Nothing really new to report, and honestly, you can't tell yet. It's Friday, so I would be just finishing my 6th week. Now, the other day, I heard a video of me talking and thought, like, oh my gosh, that lisp sound was, like, really bad. And I thought I totally talk normal now. Like, I can't even tell. But I'm sure in a video, if I listen to myself, I'm like, I do not sound normal still. But it feels normal. Like, when I'm talking, it doesn't seem that bad. I'm not spitting as much anymore. But yeah, you can't really tell a huge difference yet. It's the 6th, like, the end of the 6th week. And, yeah, I can't really tell anything like looks any straighter, honestly. Like, just being honest, doesn't really look much straighter yet. I have to put in my 4th liner, and so far, like, I've been able to cut down on the cutting, which is good with the wax. And really the worst part is just right here. I still get cut, and like it's getting a little bit better, but I just can't tell where exactly it's cutting yet. If it's the metal, if it's just that part where there's no tooth. Like, it's super annoying in that spot. Like, it's super big and swollen right there. So that's really part of the worst thing, probably the worst things. And still sticking to, like, brushing teeth every time I'm eating, you know. And some people are like, yeah, they probably don't stick to it, or like they probably get lazy and just, you know, drink or eat with a mint or like whatever. But I'm trying really hard not to do that because I don't want to ruin my teeth in the process of this. So these are my new liners. They still look like the same kind of vampire's teeth, so still look like the crooked, still look pretty crooked. So it's definitely going to take a long time to get to where they actually look straighter. So still got that little cutout for where the tooth is missing. Pretty sure it's getting smaller right there-ish. But yeah, still just basically looks like my still crooked teeth. It's going to be a long process, so if you get them, don't get too discouraged. It's a long process. And I think, like, the buttons are staying on pretty good. I think I'm missing one, because one, I swear there was another one on this side, but it's gone now. So I think I'm only missing one button, and I'll have an appointment in July to fix anything and to get the new 3 sets of liners. But I think I honestly have to wear these for 3 weeks because of the way my appointment's set up. I don't think it lands right at that 2-week mark, so I might have these on a little extra long. So I don't know if that messes everything up, because my calendar online, like, I have the app now, thankfully, because it reminded me to change my liners today. Otherwise, I would have totally forgot. Or, like, I was thinking that it was only the first week. I was just off on my weeks of, like, when I put the new ones in. So that app is super helpful. It's like an Invisalign app where it tells you when to change your liners. That's good. So I'm going to put the 4th ones in and see how it goes. So that means today will probably be like a really sore day where it's going to be kind of painful for a little bit. And you might get a little nauseous or whatever and just feel blah because the pressure is tighter. But I just take that as, like, it's working. Because you get totally used to it by the 2nd week. Like, you don't even notice that they're in except for the cutting. So if you can get rid of the cutting, it really makes it so much easier, and it's not bad at all. And you get used to, like, taking it in and out with the buttons. They still get, like, pretty stuck in there. My hair, it's just out of the shower hair, so yay. These I finally figured out, like, right there. They lift off a lot better. And then I already put my rubber band on, so that thankfully can just stay in when I'm switching them out. There. Yeah, it's like such a weird feeling. Like, they don't hardly look any different, but it's so tight. Like, they look very similar. Like, you can't tell that it's any straighter, but the tightness, dude, like, it must be like just teeny little. Again on that side. That's what happened last time. It like kept bouncing out for the first couple hours. And I don't know if that's normal or what. So what I did was like, after I put my new trays on, I wore them like this for a while, and if it just kept bouncing out, then I put the I put the other trays, like the older version, I put those in for a couple hours just to like, make sure they moved all the way, and then put the new ones in, to give them like a little bit more time. Or like the next day in the morning, I wore the old ones for a couple hours, and then put the new ones back in to kind of try to help it fit better, because like it happened last time where this side just kept bouncing out, like it wouldn't click in all the way, and I don't know if it was because that tooth wasn't quite where it needed to be. And I've been super strict, like trying to only take them out for 2 hours a day, and I definitely didn't like set a timer to make sure. I just tried to watch the clock, which is really hard because like if you're eating dinner and you want to finish a movie with the family or whatever, like it's hard because you have to interrupt life. I'm like, oh, gotta go put my braces back in, blah blah blah, and like do all the wax, and it is super annoying sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely a life adjustment, and it's not super fun because you can't snack, and you have to be really strict with yourself, and it just takes self-discipline for sure. Yeah, so it's very pressury right now, and I got that side to lay down now. I just kind of like stick my teeth together a little bit, kind of force it in there. And I'm hoping that's okay, because I mean, I haven't seen the dentist in quite a few weeks to like ask, and I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just kind of going with the flow. But yeah, so I'm gonna wash these liners and put them in their little package that they came in, and that way I can kind of keep them, and later on see the big difference, because I just think that's fascinating that we can see how it all goes and kind of see the big difference, because it is a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of time invested in this, and it's very cool at the same time to like watch it happen. And I'll be so excited to see like the beginning tray and then the end one. Don't mind my arm, my kids were playing marker stuff, body markers, don't freak out. But yeah, so anyways, that's what's going on. Nothing really totally new. I really can't tell a difference yet. You feel it, but you can't really see it. So I'm hoping, maybe in a month or two, you'll be able to tell some kind of difference.